What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with an Arms Warrior video. This is the talent setup I'm running right here. We're taking Massacre along with Sudden Death and Death Sentence for the big execute builds, the mobile execute builds. We're also only unfortunately running a single, where is he, Crushing Assault. Crushing Assault is really OP on PTR right now, not PTR, I'm sorry, Prepatch right now. You can clap some people with just massive slams if you have triple traits, and unfortunately I'm running triple Gathering Storm, and Gathering Storm is broken at the moment. It has been broken since PTR came out, and they just never fix it. We're gonna run in here, do a big Avatar Blade Storm on their entire team. We're gonna lag out while we're Blade Storming as well. Very fun stuff. We're gonna parry, fear all these people here. We procced another Blade Storm on this guy. Gonna go ahead and Trinket Rally, charge back over, or leap to the Rogue right here. Man, that was some crazy ass lag. We're gonna ignore pain into sweeping strikes and just continue crushing. We're gonna piercing howl everyone, swap onto the hunter. Hopefully he doesn't knock us. We do have charge if we do get knocked. We're gonna slap him with a few slams into a mortal strike. Hopefully he's about at 35% HP, and he got MC'd. He's getting MC'd off, isn't he? Yep, he got MC'd. We can actually swap back to him right here. We're gonna hit ignore pain, run at him. I'm gonna run at the other hunter. Other hunter is a little bit lower. We're gonna crushing assault him. Refear the entire team. Unfortunately get trapped right here, but we can swap onto the mage. We're gonna do big dam. I'm gonna go ahead and reflect into an ignore pain, into another sweeping strikes. There's a really low hunter here. There he is. We're gonna Blaze Storm at him into a descent. A little bit afraid, taking a lot of damage, so we're gonna peel back. I got sacrificed right here. No, so close to being saved. How's our damage looking? We're doing okay on the damage. I really lagged out in that opener there, and that's why I didn't get the best Warbreaker Blade Storm combo. If we can open up our current segment here. The Fire Mages are popping off with their AoE Ignite. Enjoy Ignite while it lasts, Fire Mages, because in Shadowlands, it's not going to be that strong. Not nearly as strong without the Asteroid traits. Alright, where to now? I guess it's still a fight at LM. We have Wrath going off on the prop pally over here. Now keep in mind, I don't have the best of gear on my warrior. I'm only 120 item level. We're missing out on some important pieces like the hands and what else here. Our weapons only 115 as well. I'm gonna go ahead and piercing howl these guys into a big Warbreaker. We're gonna stun this guy up into an Avatar, Crushing Assault. We get the execute proc. No! Unfortunately, we're gonna rally right here. Unfortunately, it probably looks like we're dead. A Blade Storm out. Me and Wrath are slowly gonna make our way back. Go ahead and use a potion right there. I think he's gonna go down now. Reflect. Slap this rogue one more time. Nope. We're dead. Yeah, that was a lot of us, or a lot of them and only two of us, so. We'll see if we can get another sustained fight a little bit later. Look at that prop pally healing. Prop pally and Disc Priest are the best healers right now, followed by Resto Shamans and then Resto Druids in my opinion. Like Disc Priest, prop pally, best healers. Always not too bad either, but Prot just way outshines it. We're gonna jump over here and see if we have a glider. Nope, we're out of gliders. Okay, that sucks. Leap across the water. Oh, we're lagging out just a teeny bit. What's going on with the FPS drops this game? Let me see here. We're running a teeny bit hot. I'm gonna have to increase the undervolt just a little bit. There's a berserker. Run over here and grab that, and then attack that druid. Come here, Mr. Druid. Oh man, the lag. I'm gonna intervene over to a friend. Hit this guy with an execute. Oh my gosh, we just missed the entire fight. So unlucky. Alright, we gotta go figure out somewhere else to go here. Not quite sure what's causing this random massive throttling. Let's see, we are at... we're spiking up to 98 degrees Celsius. It is a teeny bit hot. But my laptop is particularly designed for high heat, so we shall see. I'm gonna Avatar Warbreaker this guy into a big overpower, proc the Blade Storm on him, charge this mage right here, hit him with a 3.2k MS. I'm gonna intervene to one of the pets, please. Thank you. Execute! Cancel that Blade Storm into a Shattering Throw, execute. Boom! Took him out. Feels good, man. Let's get over here. Proc another Blade Storm on this guy. Not quite sure why I'm running Blade Storm proc right here. Blade Storm is not that great. Does pretty weak damage now, comparatively. Especially because Gathering Storm does not really work for us anymore. So a lot of our damage comes from Execute and Mortal Strikes again. Which I like. I'm gonna go ahead and parry the sniper shot. I'm gonna piercing howl him into an ignore pain. I'm gonna reflect anything coming from that mage right there, and then we're gonna leap over to the mage. Of course he gets death grip right when we get to him. I'm gonna sweeping strike, so I hit both of these guys. As soon as they're coming out, we're gonna blade storm out of this root. Press ignore pain, swap into battle stance, come out of this and execute him. Boom, dead. Stormbolt this Mr. Affliction lock right here. Kick that fear. Don't really need to kick fear because we have Berserker Rage. Hit him with the Crushing Assault into some Overpower, Moral Strike, and he's just dead to an Apocalypse right there. Damn. Alright, we need to get into this big fight down there. We need to up our overall damage. We've been sitting at the graveyard a little too often in this game. A little too much for my liking. I'm going to jump over here in this guy. Hit him with a Reflect in case he just decides to drop the trap. We're going to charge into a Stormbolt, into a Warbreaker, into an Execute. Boom! Boom! Leap over here onto the Pally. We're going to kick him. Avatar into a big Execute. Another big Execute. Chopped him down. 3.6k on plate. Feels good, man. Avatar off GCD, let me tell you, it feels amazing. We're going to charge this guy into a big Mortal Strike. Hit him with an Execute, chop him up, jump over here onto the enemy team. We're going to intervene to the DK. I'm going to drop a macro in the bottom of this this video, if I remember. If I don't, someone let me know. And it is the absolute best macro you can have if you're just trying to get into Warrior. It's a charge, cancel Bladestorm macro, along with a mouse over intervene. And let me tell you, it's from Swifty back in the day. I'm going to rally for my healer right here. Shatter this. Nope, just kidding, we don't have Shatter. Get over here. Triple Warbreaker. Go onto the mage. We're lagging again. I'm sorry for the lag, guys. I'm not quite sure. I will figure it out after this game. We're going to try and take down this mage if we can. Please, before they get to me. Take him out. Hit him with the charge stun. Into an ignore pain. We're gonna come out of D-stance just for a little end right here. Doesn't look like we're gonna get him. Reflect. Yeah, anyway, so it's a charge, cancel Bladestorm macro, and a mouse over intervene all in one. I will put it in the description if I can remember. If not, just someone let me know. Man, these mages are pumping. Fire and Frost and Arcane all do so much damage right now. Along with Shadow Priest, we have a Ret Paladin up there, and a Holy DK, Marksman Hunter, and then an Arms Warrior. It's funny, this is very similar to how I would rank classes overall right now. Now, Arms is good. It's better than what I'm making it look like right now, but it is still not, you know, it's not absolute tier 1. In arenas, I'd argue that it might be, but in just BGs and stuff, if you're solo without a pocket healer, no, it's the way Arms has kind of always been. But it's definitely better than it used to be because we have access to ignore pain now. Honestly, I've not got many sudden death procs. This is very unlucky BG. I'm gonna shatter this if we can. He has 7 seconds left. Shatter, kick him, go into B stance, hit him with an Execute, please. Bladestorm, come out, Execute, nice. Stun this guy up right here. He turtled it. I'm going to go ahead and Piercing Howl everyone right here. Unfortunately, we don't have a Root Break. We're just going to kind of do whatever we can. Hit these pets. I really wish we had access to the Speed Pot still. You can't use them above level 49 now for some reason. And they're still rewarded in BGs too. Like, what's the point? Send them to your alts to level with. I'm going to get involved in this fight right here. I'm going to go over here. Stun this guy into a sweeping. Oh, we don't have sweeping. We're going to pierce him. Reflect that fear onto him. Hit him with the Crushing Assault. Now we're going to trinket sweeping. I'm actually going to swap into D-stance again. Berserker Rage's fear. I'm going to Bladestorm on top of all of them. Come out into battle stance since we have healers nearby. So you can spread something to this Pally. We got coil on it. We're going to go attack the Pally right here. I'm going to charge him. Hit him with a hamstring. Proc the Bladestorm on top of him. We're going to ignore pain since we're overcapped on rage. It's a great use of excess rage. Unfortunately, we got stunned right here. We have double healers around us and no D-spell. I guess the rest of Jude kind of went off in a different direction though, but we need to find a way to make it over here. We're going to piercing all 3 of these people. We proc another Bladestorm on this guy. Fortunately, Gathering Storm doesn't work still, so, you know, what can you do? Kick this lock into a stun. I'm going to go ahead and D-stance right here. I'm going to fear the rat on his wings. I am a little overextended, so I'm going to leap back. I'm going to intervene towards the DK right here. See if we can slow that priest. He cannot. I'm going to attack that tank for a second. Just for a hot second. We're going to get 2 overpowers on him. We're going to berserker out of that incapacitating roar and then charge this dude right here. Of course, he coiled. I blaze storm out of the coil. Stun him up right here. Proc another blade storm into a warbreaker, into a crushing assault slam, into a mortal strike. Fat mortal strike on him. I'm going to avatar. Hit him with an execute. Unfortunately, he got bopped. Who can I attack that's really squishy? This rogue. I'm going to go ahead and blaze storm out of this root right here. Blaze storm onto the rogue, onto everyone. I'm going to attack the red pally for a second. Man, how often does that guy have his stuff up? I'm going to go ahead and kick that fear. I'm going to rally for a healer. No, he went down anyway. I'm going to stun this UA lock. Do a sweeping. I'm going to distance this just in case the rogue decides to kidney us. Kind of looks like we might go down here. There's the kidney. We're going to leap out. See if the rogue follows us. Go ahead and use a ignore pain right there. Chop this guy up with some executes. Warbreaker. Execute. Come on. One more execute. One more execute. Dude, Massacre is so fun with Death Sentence. I'm going to go ahead and proc my my parry right here. Looks like we'll probably go down. We have a lot of people on us. D-stance here. It's over. That was a really fun fight, though. Warriors are a blast to just execute people with. Now, we are against a bunch of range classes, so it is a little bit unfortunate. But if this was more melee cleave, we'd be having a lot of fun. Look at that healing too. We're doing 144k healing, and I'm not using any any extra PG third wind potions or anything. That's all ignore pain. So Warrior is able to self-sustain a little bit more now. It's really nice. Let's get in this fight. I'm gonna attack this mage right here. I'm gonna avatar out into a warbreaker. We're gonna blade storm this root. Charge at this guy. We're gonna reflect his combust. I'm gonna distance right here because he's probably doing a lot of damage. We're gonna clap him with a really fat execute right here. We're gonna leap on top of him into a double fear on these 2, please. Get both. Toss this guy another execute. Charge him right here into a slow. We are lagging again. What is this random ass lag? It's throttling, I guarantee you. I'm messing around with some settings on undervolting right now because of I'm trying to run my processor at full power. Because a lot of people have told me that they notice I'm not in 60 FPS, and that is because I typically run on 99% processor power, and that is because my processor gets really, really, really hot when I both stream, record, and play WoW, because WoW is a processor-intensive game, unfortunately for Blizzard, or unfortunately for us. It really doesn't use much GPU, and my GPU is much better than my processor, but at the same time, my processor is not too bad. The issue is overheating and a really loud fan when I'm streaming and recording. So I'm testing just the minimal undervolt settings before I bring it up a little bit more, see if I can get a little more out of the undervolt. But right now, typically what will happen is I'm undervolting like negative 0.25. And the next I'll go up to there's like negative 0.200, and we'll see how that does. But my heat is at like, 93 degrees Celsius at the moment, which is hot for most computers, but for an Acer Predator Helios 300, it's that's around where it's running. I just get occasional spikes of like 98 degrees Celsius, and that's where we see a little bit of throttling, but hopefully it's not too bad. There's a little bit of throttling right there. I'm gonna attack this mage. I also have my frames capped at 60 FPS at the moment. I'll come out of here and hit this guy with a slow. Reflect this poly, maybe reflect poly. Walk over to him, hit him with a hamstring. Hit him with a warbreaker mortal strike, overpower. Into a stun, into an execute, into another execute, into a mortal strike, he's dead. Whew. Took that guy out. Wonder if we can actually come back and win this game. I'll leap onto this this druid right here. I can. Why is there constantly no path? Okay, leap. That's cool. That's fun. This mage is back. I was gonna attack this DH, but nothing. Flew up into the air. I'm gonna rally for our prop ally. He's keeping us up. We're just gonna attack the fire mage. Guys, get these fire mages out of the game. We're gonna shatter his block right here. It's almost off. Alright, cool, he canceled it, so I don't even have to waste my shatter. Run at him again into a reflect. I'm gonna blade storm out of this root. I'm gonna distance this meteor to an execute, to another execute, to another execute, to another execute. He's gonna bleed out over there. Down he goes. We're gonna leap at this guy right here, kick him on the Shadow Men, hit him with an execute into a overpower. Whew. Got them all. I'm gonna come out of battle stance and charge at this. Let's see, what do we got over here? This druid is still alive, and we're laggy as hell right now. What's our temperature at? 94. Okay, it's just some processor spikes. Feels bad, man. I'm gonna go ahead and stun this guy up. I'm gonna go ahead and parry the rogue, slow the rogue. We actually have an AoE slow for all of them right here, if need be. See if we get a couple of overpowers through that. I'm gonna go ahead and fear everyone around me. Kind of looks like we're losing this fight right here. Ignore pain. This mage is combusting on my ass. I'm probably gonna go down in a second. We're gonna rally for both of us. Chop up these pets. And I got reaps, didn't I? Lethal strikes. Yeah, just a lot of damage. That's okay. It looks like we are gonna be able to pull out the clutch win. Arms Warrior. We got 13 killing blows. Feels good, man. And 215k healing. Ignore pain. Feels good. I'll show the breakdown at the end of this game. No, 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 no. Heroic throw. Woo! Just barely got the dub. Very close game. All right, GG's, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me show the details breakdown. Look at my damage and my healing. If I can. Overall segment. Right, so Bladestorm was our top. We, of course, were running Vision of Perfection Major, which made us Bladestorm quite often. Our largest Mortal Strike was 4.6k. Our largest Execute was a 4.3k, but we also had a 3.8k non-crit Execute, so that would have been a fatty if it crit. Deep Wounds is down there at the bottom where we like to see it. Not, you know, 90% of our damage. We have our auto attacks and overpower. I could have overpowered more, but look at that, guys. Overpower is actually doing damage. 3.2k crits. This comes off of like 2 expansions of overpower hitting like a wet noodle, so the mastery changes are definitely helping out Warrior a lot. And then my slams way down at the bottom because they don't have multiple crushing assaults. But if you see other warriors doing massive damage, that is because they have optimized Azurite traits. And I guess Dreadnought contributes a little bit to the overpower damage as well. Let's take a look at the healing. Go over here, we're gonna swap it over to healing by myself down near the bottom. But we did 118k healing with Ignore Pain, about 20k with Victory Rush, and then the rest was just passive Azurite stuff. But yeah, look at that, 118k healing off of Ignore Pain. Feels good, man. All right, that is about it for this video. I will see you all next time. Peace.